Hello, in this video we're going to be tracking some more storms we have to watch as we're getting towards late January. The water pattern is fixing change as we got an upper warm coming by the time we're getting towards late January. How many storms we're going to see? Are we going to see severe storms? And there is an upper Arctic blast coming through later this week. And along with that, how warm it will be. So let's get right into the video. Alright everybody, so now let's get right into the video. So hope you're having a very good morning so far. I am too on January 17th, 2024. In this video, we're going to be talking about some more storms and more Arctic blasts we got coming in. Along with that, a big huge warm coming by end of January. So if you like these videos I be doing on my channel, please hit that like button, subscribe, and let's get right into it. So first of all, let's talk about what's going on right now. So if you actually realize, you see all this, this is not drawing real quick. Okay, let me do this. Okay, there we go. Now this should draw. So what we got going on right now, we have a huge storm that is making its way towards the Pacific Northwest, already over towards the Pacific Northwest, bringing a lot of snow, a lot of heavy rain for parts of Northern California, Oregon, and Washington. Y'all getting a lot of rain, a lot of snow due to this big storm. But look at this. You might see this happening right now, but look at this. You see this little cloud, this little blue that just stick toward the state, guys? That's actually snow on the ground. So you live in parts of Tennessee and Kentucky, that's actually snow on the ground for that winter storm I just had a couple of days ago. Snow is still on the ground for y'all. You can see parts of Wisconsin, all this blue that's sticking right here, that's snow on the ground right now. So now I'm going to get right into this video because the weather pattern is fixing to change, especially when we get in towards late January. Things are fixing to change after doing all this cold temperatures, because we got one more Arctic blast coming right now before things suddenly start to warm back up, because right now temperatures are cold for a lot of people. If you live in the southeast, temperatures have just been very cold. It's very cold right now as I'm recording this. I live in South Carolina right now. Temperatures right now in the 20s right now. If you live in parts of Tennessee, temperatures right now are in the negatives. Yes, it's very cold right now, but get ready, guys, because it's fixing to change. So now, water pattern is fixing to change. So what's going to happen in the next coming days? So look at our 6-hour precip on the European model. You can see we do get some more storms moving towards the Pacific Northwest, bringing a lot of snow parts of Idaho, Montana, not Wisconsin, Wyoming, parts of Washington, getting a lot of snow, a lot of rain with this system. But look at this. By the time I get in towards January 18th, 19th, here comes our next Arctic blast making its way down the southeast U.S. This will bring some more snow for parts of the southeast again. Not much of snow like we did a couple days ago, but still a decent amount of snow. If you live in parts of West Virginia, Eastern Kentucky, Tennessee, a little bit of North Carolina, Virginia, even the Northeast, you will get some more snow with this system. Look at this. This system will bring snow. Along with that, bringing some very cold temperatures behind that. Then sunny. By the time we get in towards next week, things will warm right back up because we're going to have a lot of ridging building up in place. So it's that high pressure is going to warm things up. And also that, not only that, we are going to see a lot of rain for parts of the southwest and the south central U.S., including Texas, Oklahoma, staying as far as north as Wisconsin. Yes, it will be a wet one next week for a lot of people in Texas. Look at this. Rain after rain after rain. Like, look at this. It's going to be a mess next week if you live in the southeast and the south central U.S. So now we're going to look at our 5 millibar height anomaly. To better understand this, the orange and red represents above average height, means that's high pressure. That's ridging, meaning that's above average temperatures, warmer temperatures, and dry conditions. The blue represents below average temperatures, meaning below average heights, cooler temperatures, and unsettled wells sometimes. So you can see we got this trough right now in place that's keeping temperatures very cold right now. But look at this. Here comes our last Arctic blast that make its way down the southeast U.S. before a huge warm-up comes up. Look at this. By the time we get in towards next week, things going to start to warm right back up. Look at this. Because ridges fixing to start building up for parts of the eastern U.S. Look how strong this ridge of high pressure gets. Look at this. It gets even stronger. Like, look at that. Very strong high pressure for majority of the U.S. The majority of the U.S. south to southwest is going to be in ridge. And so all in this area right here is going to see above average temperatures. Possibly above average temperatures for parts of Canada too, because there's going to be ridge in place. So this ridge of high pressure will allow stuff to warm up. And look at this. It does stick for a while, but look at this. Another ridge of high pressure comes down. Look at this. The whole U.S. of south to southwest, Look at this. This whole section right here that I'm drawing right here is going to see above average temperatures. Yes. And I'm loving this because I'm tired of the cold. I'm ready for a warm up. I'm ready for a warm up too. I bet y'all ready for a warm up too. But get ready, guys, because it's coming by the time we get into towards next week. Say goodbye to all this cold weather. But the Southwest probably won't warm up that much, but still, will probably still be cold down there. So now we're going to look at our snowfall outlook because these storm systems will bring some more snow. If you live in parts of the northeast, you will see snow with this next storm system. Look at this. How much snow y'all can see with this next storm system. So when this next storm system make its way through by, the European model is not showing a whole lot of snow, but still showing a decent amount. But look at this. If you live in parts of upper state of South Carolina, you might get a little bit of snow too, according to the European model. But West Virginia, Eastern Kentucky, Pennsylvania, upstate New York, look at this. You're going to see a lot. You're going to see a decent amount of snow, anywhere from 4 to 5 inches of snow. Even parts of North Tennessee, you might see a little bit of snow too. But look at this. Back towards the west, especially California, Oregon, Washington, Idaho, Montana, you will see a lot of snow, especially over those mountains. You can see anywhere from 24 to 26 inches of snow. Like, yeah, it's a lot of snow. A lot of snow can fall through Ohio Valley, including Iowa, Indiana, Illinois. Even Wisconsin, you can see anywhere from 1 to 2 inches of snow. So that's a European model. The GFS model, look at this. GFS model still showing a little bit more snow, but still a decent amount of snow for parts of West Virginia. A little bit more snow for West Virginia on the GFS model. Eastern Tennessee seeing a decent amount of snow. Eastern Kentucky seeing a decent amount of snow, anywhere from 4 to 5 inches of snow. Look at this. Parts of the West will see a whole lot of snow. So this next storm system will bring a decent amount of snow. So now, how much rain we gonna see? Because even though next week is gonna be a wet one for a lot of people in the South, so how much rain could fall for parts of the deep South? Look at this. Parts of Texas, Louisiana, Mississippi, parts of eastern Oklahoma, you see anywhere from 4 to 6 inches of snow, rain with this systems, with these systems coming around in January. Look at this. A lot of rain for parts of the western U.S. So this system, it's going to be a very wet one next week for parts of Texas and the deep south and the south central U.S. Thanks for these storm systems that's going to be coming through. So how about the GFS? How much rain the GFS is showing y'all can see? GFS going a little bit more ballistic. The GFS for parts of South Texas and East Texas, Southeast Texas to be more specific, wants 10 to 12 inches of rain with this storm systems coming around in a January. Like, yes, a lot of rain for parts of the deep south. So it's going to be a wet one. So now let's get right into towards temperatures. So right now, as I'm recording this right now, you're waking up with temperatures right now just cold. Like, look at this. It is cold, cold, cold for a lot of people in the southeast. Look at this. Parts of central Tennessee waking up with temperatures in the below zero right now. Like, oh, like it is cold right now. Even far south as Florida, it is cold, guys, and this will stick for a while because we do have an upper Arctic blast coming. So the whole southeast is seeing temperatures at least 29 degrees or below. And guys, this is pretty far south. Like, look at this. Even Texas, South Texas is seeing very cold temperatures. Seeing temperatures in the 20s. Like, yikes. It's cold, but thing is, things will still be pretty cold for the rest of the throughout this day. Look at this. Even today, guys, waking up today, temperatures will barely warm up. But look at this. By the time we get towards January 18 and 19, here comes our next Arctic blast coming through. And look at this. This does get pretty far south. Look at this. Look at this. If you live in parts of the upper Midwest, Dakotas, Minnesota, Iowa, look at these temperatures. Waking up on Saturday morning, January 20th, you got temperatures 20 degrees below zero right now. Like, yeah, it is cold. The southeast is going to be cold. Got temperatures in the teens and 20s. And this cold air does kind of stick for a while. But until we get in towards January 21st or 22nd, things will start to warm right back up. Look at this. Now look at this. Now this is something you really gonna like to see. Look at this. And look how far this warmth does get. Look at this. Parts of Canada, the highs are gonna be in the 30s and 40s. Like, thank gosh. Like, look at this. All of this cold air that we just seen finally goes away. And especially if you live in the deep south and the southeast, things will warm up dramatically. Like, look at this. Got all these upper 60s and 70s, and this warm does stick for a while. Thanks for this ridge of high pressure. Thanks for a lot of ridging that's going to be in place that's going to warm these things up. So now, temperature anomalies. So how above and how below these average temperatures going to be. So looking up on the European model, look at this. Right now, as I'm recording this, we got all these below average temperatures right now because temperatures right now are in the negatives right now. For parts of Tennessee, you see temperatures negatives, so that's well below average. So anywhere from 27 to 31 degrees below average. Even staying far as South Texas, seeing below average temperatures. But look at this. Until I get our next Arctic blast, here comes our next Arctic blast coming through. Look at this. Parts of the upper Midwest, look at this. If you live in parts of eastern Nebraska, eastern South Dakota, parts of northern Missouri, and parts of Iowa, you've seen anywhere from 35 to 45 degrees below average. Like, yeah, that's ballistic. But look at this. It's fixing to change. Look at all these above average temperatures starts to build up. Look at all these above average anomalies start to build up. Look at this. Look at this. Parts of Canada. This gets very, very ballistic. For majority of the U.S., might as well say the whole U.S. is going to see above average temperatures. Look at this. This pocket of above average temperatures, guys, that's anywhere from 35 to 45 degrees above average. Look at this. The whole southeast, the whole eastern U.S. is going to see above average temperatures. So things are going to be warm. If not already record breaking above average temperatures for this time of the year, and it gets even more ballistic. Look at this. For parts of the southeast, look at this. Look at all this white right here. That's anywhere from 23 to 25 degrees above average. Look at this. Parts of Southeast Canada, you see anywhere from 35 to 45 degrees above average. Like, yes, the Southwest will probably stick near normal, if not slightly below normal, because of we're going to still have troughing for parts of the Southwest. But look at this. Anywhere else that's going to be in that region is going to see above average temperatures and will get pretty warm. So now, because these temperatures are going to be above average by the time we get towards the 20th of January, the Climate Prediction Center is saying that yes, anywhere from January 22nd through January 26th, you will see above average temperatures for majority of the U.S. if not the whole U.S. The Southwest will probably stick to slightly above normal. But look at this. Parts of the northern U.S., especially parts of the Northeast and the Ohio Valley, parts of Wisconsin, Michigan, you will see anywhere from an 80 to 9% chance of seeing above average temperatures. The Southeast, you will see anywhere from a 60 to 7% chance of seeing above average temperatures. Even the Western U.S., including California, you will see anywhere from a 70 to 8% chance of seeing above average temperatures. Precipitation, get ready for the South Central U.S. because it's going to be a wet one for y'all. Look at this. The Climate Prediction Center is saying that between January 22nd and January 26th, y'all will see anywhere from an 80 to 9% chance of seeing above average precipitation. Little bit below normal, if not below normal precipitation for parts of Montana and the Dakotas. But look at this. Anywhere else is going to see above average precipitation. Now let's get right into towards our 8 to 14 day temperature outlook. Anywhere from January 24th to January 30th. Look at this. The eastern U.S. will continue. And let me lose my Climate Prediction Center because I don't know why I'm not losing this. Hope y'all can see this better. I'm probably going to start over. So let's start right back over. So if you're not already saw this, look at this. Parts of the northern U.S. will see above average temperatures. The whole U.S. will see above average temperatures between January 22nd and January 26th. Look at this. Precipitation is going to be bad. Look at this. If you live in parts of the Southwest, you will see above average precipitation, especially for parts of Texas, Louisiana, Mississippi, majority of Arkansas, majority of Oklahoma, even parts of South Missouri. You're going to see a lot of rain, a lot of precipitation. Now 8 to 14 day outlook. So the Climate Prediction Center is saying that y'all can see above average temperatures if you live in the eastern U.S. Anywhere from a 60 to 7% chance of seeing above average temperatures. The whole U.S. is going to see above average temperatures. Precipitation, where it's going to be dry if you live in parts of California in the Western U.S., but in the Eastern U.S., you're going to see above average temperatures. Now let's get right in towards this because this is very important. I do need to announce this because I know we have a hurricane season coming, but thing is, this is not looking too good for this upcoming hurricane season. And I will do my first hurricane season outlook starting in March. I was going to start doing it in April, but I think I can do it in March. So this upcoming spring, I will do my first hurricane forecast, season forecast. But look at this. Now, I know we're in a very strong El Nino right now, but that El Nino is fixing to go away because look at this. By the time we approach spring, which is April and May, we are most likely to be in a neutral phase. That means that's between a La Nina and an El Nino. And look at this. By the time we get in towards June, July, and even especially August, we looking very likely that we're going to be in a full-blown La Nina again. Just like we were in 2022 and 2021, which is those hurricanes, well, not 2022, but just like we were in 2021, which is 2 years ago, very active season. We could probably see another 2021 hurricane season this year because we're gonna be right back in that La Nina like we were in 2021. La Nina hurricane season means more hurricanes above average hurricane season. And look at the chances of us being in an El Nino this summer, very, very low. So looking at the climate models, look at this. All the models downtrend this back towards a neutral phase by this spring, then getting toward the summer, looking like we're going to be right back in that La Nina. To be more specific, look at this. Now, guys, this gets very concerning. Look at this. Because in the same time, even though we're going to have a very strong La Nina in place, look at this. Look at this big, strong. Guys, we already going down from this El Nino. But look at this. Look how all the models go straight back down towards a La Nina. To be more specific, let me show you this on the Climate Prediction Center because look at this. So here's this month. Here's February. As we get in towards March, you see that little weekend of that El Nino. Look at this. But oh my God, guys, look at the Atlantic Ocean right now. Like, ain't these sea surface temperatures above average right now? Still, yes, this will continue throughout the summer. But look at this. By the time we get in towards June, which is the start of hurricane season, we will be in a La Nina by the first start of the hurricane season. But look at the Atlantic Ocean. Guys, this is something you don't want to see because even though we was in a very strong, full-blown El Nino this hurricane season, but still we saw above average hurricane season, is because of these ocean sea surface temperatures were running above average, record-breaking, and that will be the same case this year. But the only difference it will be is we're gonna be in a La Nina instead of an El Nino. Look at this. This looks concerning. I'm not here to hype stuff up. I'm not here to scare y'all, but if y'all live on the beaches, if y'all live on the East Coast, the Gulf Coast, the Bahamas, anywhere that gets hurricanes, you need to be on the lookout for this season because this season could be, I'm going to say, a whole nother 2020 hurricane season. The reason why I say that, guys, is because even though we was in an El Nino this year, we saw 20 named storms this year. I mean, not this year, last year. Might as well say last year now because it's 2024 now. But look at this. We saw 20 named storms last year despite we had a very strong El Nino because those sea surface temperatures were running above average. But look at this. By the time we get in towards the peak of hurricane season, September, look at this. Very strong La Nina, very warm Atlantic. Something you don't want to see. So, that's going to be it for this video. If you like this video, please hit that like button, subscribe, and I'll see you on my next video. Peace.